All right, I'm going to go live for about an hour here. I was going to go to the beach, but after what just happened in that Man United Spurs game, I've decided to go live. And when I get home later, I'll do an actual video on it that you can share with people. Because what I just decoded in that Man United Spurs game is going to blow your head off. And it's going to back up what I've been saying for about a year and a half. Insane stuff. So Man United just beat Spurs 3-2. To advance to 50 points. All right. And I'm going to tell you how that was all connected to a GOAT ritual involving Tom Brady and Ronaldo. I've been saying how Ronaldo is synced up with Brady forever and a day. I've been saying how they're both synced up with Pope Francis, with the Society of Jesus. This is going to blow your head off, guys. Like I said, I was on my way to the beach. But I have to reveal this. I won't be here for 4 hours. I need a bit of time to myself today. But I didn't watch the game. I didn't see how easy the goals were. I heard Ronaldo's first goal was amazing. Typical Ronaldo goal from 30 yards or something. I didn't watch it. I don't watch the games anymore. But I'm going to tell you why Brady was there. I'm going to tell you why he's synced up with Ronaldo. And at this point, guys, it has to be magic or something being used. There's a reason why Brady said that his wife's a witch. And that's why he won all those Super Bowls, because his wife's a witch. So I was actually messaging a student, Valdez. He's in the live now. Great kid, great footballer, just open-minded. And he was messaging me saying, where do you think this game's going? And I was like, I think United win 3-2. And he said, Ronaldo hat-trick. I said, it wouldn't shock me. He can back that up. Valdez, you can back that up, yeah? You're in the chat. You messaged me. And I said, it's probably going to end 3-2. And I'll explain why. Why? So Coca-Cola thinks it's technology. It's not magic. I think it's a combination of a variety of things. I don't know how these players perfect these goals with the times. I'm going to go through the timing of the goals, who scored the goals, why that's important. There could definitely be black magic involved. Somebody said an AI machine in charge. Very possible. It's almost like a video game at this point. It's almost like watching FIFA. These rituals are so perfect. So please check this out. Like I said, I didn't watch the game. I don't know how easy the goals were. I don't know how obvious it was that it was a ritual. But when I give you these numbers, your head is going to spin off, okay? Your head's going to spin off. So listen to this. So the first half was all about Brady, Obviously Ronaldo, but in particular Brady. So NFL legend Tom Brady at Old Trafford for Manchester United versus Tottenham. Again, he was there for a reason. We know the Glazers, guys. The Glazers, they own Man United and they own the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We need to start calling out people like the Glazer family because they're massive Jesuits. I think they're illuminati bloodline. And last year, Brady won the Super Bowl with the Bucks. He won it with the Bucks. And he won it at age 43. I've talked about 43, how the recent Super Bowl had 43 points. Just being a monumentally big number. But check this out. All right? I'm going to go through it all. Just pay attention here. If you're on my Patreon, you've read this. If you're not, just pay attention. You might want to make notes because I can't present my screen right now. So I've been saying, like I said, Brady's synced with Man United, he's synced with Ronaldo, and he's synced with the Pope. And both of those guys are synced with LeBron and Kobe. They're all connected. So Ronaldo is now the top scorer in football's history, guys. He breaks that record whilst Brady, the GOAT, is in the stands. My word. So he's breaking all these records, but now he's the top scorer in football's history. And it says, forever grateful that we lived in this era. Some may say he's a GOAT, just like Tom Brady. Really? Can you believe this? GOAT, guys, is the baphomet, who they worship, which has both genitalia. It's why I say Ronaldo, Brady, they're inverted, like pretty much every celebrity, because it's an honor to the baphomet, and you need to start looking into this. I'm not just this guy called, oh, you can't just say this guy's a girl or this girl's a guy. Well, it seems to be the case. And it's all dedicated to the baphomet. So check this out. Listen to this. The halftime score was 2-1. It was 2-1 to United. 2-1 like Jesuit. I talk about 21 all the time. When did Tom Brady retire? February the 1st, 2-1. He retired 7-3 in Super Bowls, like 73. 73 is the 21st prime. He went 7-3 in the 21st year of the 21st century and then retires on 2-1. And this game's 2-1 at halftime when Brady's there. That's the first part. So 3/14, March the 14th, which is Pi Day. I've been talking about Pi for a year and a half, the infinite number that the Jesuits are obsessed with. Well, 3/14 is the 73rd day of the year, and Brady's recent birthday, guys, was 31 weeks and 4 days ago. 31 weeks and 4 days, 3/14. 3/14, the 73rd day of the year. He retires 7-3. Brady's connected to the royal family for whatever reason, how they're doing this. Elizabeth was married to Prince Philip, guys, for 73 years. Prince Charles is currently 73 and he's going to become the next king when Elizabeth dies this year, in my opinion. And do you know this was Ronaldo's 49th hat-trick? And Prince Philip died on 4/9, which is the 99th day of the year. And he died at age 99 on a day leaving 266 days left in the year. And Pope Francis is the 266th Pope. And Kobe Bryant and LeBron James were drafted 26-6. I could talk about LeBron James' 50-point game last night. I might do that in a little bit. But I'm going to focus on Brady and Ronaldo. Then I'll look at your comments. I'm only going to be here an hour. I need some time for myself today because I've agreed to work tomorrow as well, coach. So Brady wore the number 12 jersey. Okay, he retired on a date that can be written 1-2, like 12, the 1st of February. What time was it when Ronaldo opened the scoring? 12 freaking minutes. It was 12 minutes when he opened the scoring. Brady's jersey number, who retired on the 1st of February, like 1-2. Today has 12 date numerology, guys. So then what happens? Spurs equalize. Harriet Kane, the invert, terrible footballer. Been saying it for about 5 years now. I don't care about his goal scoring record. He's an awful footballer. I'm sure people will justify and say, he's great, look at his record. He even sets people up as well. It's all rigged, okay? So check this out. And I think Harry Kane married his sister. Check that out as well. So Harry Kane equalized after 35 minutes. Of course, there needed to be a penalty. Again, penalty gets you 33, like masonry, like EPL, like the highest rank of Freemasonry is 33 degree. Harry Kane gets this penalty after 35 minutes. Catholic gets you 35. Tom Brady in Gematria, when you type his name in, gets you 35. Of course it does. So that was the equalizer, guys, after 35 minutes. And when was Ronaldo's birthday? Let me do it. Okay, February the 5th, which was 35 days ago. His recent birthday was 35 days ago. So Spurs equalize after 35 minutes. Of course they do. Of course they do. Disgraceful, this, guys. This video, it won't go viral because YouTube won't allow it. Imagine they put me on Sky Sports breaking down this game. I would destroy the Premier League. I would destroy it with these numbers. It's so undeniable what I'm presenting here. So 3 minutes later, Ronaldo restores the lead for Man United. After 38 minutes, Tom Brady born the 3rd of August, 3-8. When did he win his last Super Bowl? The 38th day of 2021, on February the 7th. He won it on the 38th day of the year. Ronaldo scores the second goal after 38 minutes for United to make it 2-1, and Brady retired on 2-1. Having gone 7-3 in Super Bowls, the 21st prime. Jesuit, 21. And don't forget this, guys. Ronaldo was born on 2-5, February the 5th. Just like Neymar, who's another invert who's massively overrated. And Brady's greatest ever moment in his career, guys, was beating the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons gets you 25. The Buccaneers and Brady beat them in Super Bowl 51, guys, when the Falcons were leading by 25 points on a date that can be written 2-5. Pope in Gematria gets you 25 in the purest cipher, guys. It's insane how this is being done. It really is. All this hard work I've been doing, I've shown you here. This game was all connected to Brady and Ronaldo. The GOATs. The GOATs. Disgusting. I'm sick of these people at this point. I really am. So check this out. You know when Brady won Super Bowl 51, when he came back from 25 points down and Ronaldo was born on 2-5? That was when Ronaldo turned 32 years old. What was the score today? 3-2. How many rays on the Society of Jesus' logo? 32. What day of the year did Tom Brady retire? The 32nd day of the year. The 32nd day of the year. How many teams are in the NFL? 32. 32. 32. Number I always talk about. How many rays on the Argentina flag with the sun? 32, where Pope Francis is from. And this is going to blow your head off, guys. I added up the goals. I added up the goals of Ronaldo's. Okay, he scored after 12 minutes, 38 and 81. How often do I talk about 81? Add up those three numbers. Get your calculator out. What does it get you? 131. 131. 131 is the 32nd fucking prime number. 131 is the 32nd prime number. His goals came up to 131 minutes and the game finishes 3-2, 1-3-1, the 32nd prime. Watch my Atlanta Hawks video from yesterday where I was 3 out of 3 in my decodes, which was all connected to the Hawks getting their 32nd win. And Atlanta Hawks gets you 1-3-1 and 32 in Gematria. This is unbelievable stuff. This is mind-blowing, incredible stuff. I'm revealing that all these sports are rigged and corrupt and they're all coded. And it doesn't get much better than this. To be honest, with the code, it doesn't. It doesn't. His winning goal came after 81 minutes, and the word ritual gets you 81, and Kobe being Bryant gets you 81, and his highest scoring game was 81 points. 9 times 9 gets you 81. Prince Philip died at age 99 on the 99th day of the year. The NFL season began on 9-9, where Tom Brady was playing in the opening game for the Bucs against Dallas. And that was 99 days before the Pope's birthday. And then Betty White dies at age 99 on the last day of 2021. And then Super Bowl 56 has Joe Burrow and Matt Stafford both wearing the number 9 jersey, like 99. Super Bowl in California that was founded on 9-9. And the last major play of Super Bowl 56 was by Aaron Charles Donald, who wears the number 99 jersey. Charles, like Prince Charles, who's going to become the next king. I can't believe this shit, guys. I really can't. So Spurs equalised after 72 minutes because that donkey Harry Maguire, who shouldn't be anywhere near being a professional player, let alone a Premier League player, he shouldn't be anywhere close to making a living out of football. He's horse shit. He turns like a bus. He can't pass the ball. He scores a few headers because his head's about 12 sizes bigger than mine. He's awful. He's slow. Disgusting footballer, and he scores an own goal after 72 minutes. Pope Francis became the Pope on the 72nd day of 2013. Jesuit order gets you 72, guys. So there, the score's 2-2. How many years did Brady play in the NFL? He played 22 seasons. He played 22 seasons, and he won 7 rings, like 227. 227 is the 49th prime. Today, Ronaldo got his 49th fucking hat trick. Can you see this? 7 times 7 gets you 49. Tom Brady was born in 77. 49, the square root is 7. He won 7 rings and he got his 7th ring on the 7th day of February. I've got 49 people watching this and I'm talking about 49 and I have 12 likes. Like Ronaldo opened the scoring after 12 minutes and Brady's jersey is 12. I am meant to do this. I didn't go searching for this knowledge. It found me and I'm expressing it because this code is unbelievable and I'm animated about it because forever and a day I've been saying Brady, LeBron, Ronaldo, Messi, they're all synced up. They're all synced up with the Pope. People laughing in my face. People mocking me. Well, are you mocking me now? You're not, are you? You're not, because I'm proving it day after day after day with codes like this. Like, it's undeniable at this. You can't say undeniable. Yes, I can. This is undeniable that this game was connected to Brady. It was a GOAT ritual, which is connected to Pope Francis as well, who's a Satanist. And for you people who worship Pope Francis, you're worshiping the devil, in essence. Simple as that. Simple as that. Okay? So Harry Maguire, who scored this own goal after 72 minutes, when was that ugly moron born? He was born 3-5. March the 5th, 3-5. And Spurs' opening goal was after 35 minutes, 35 days after Ronaldo's birthday. Catholic gets you 35. JFK was the first Catholic president of the United States of America, and he was the 35th president. And he didn't die on 11/22 on those master numbers. It was bullshit. Oh, but I saw it on the TV, he got shot. Well, don't a lot of people get shot on the TV? They don't actually die, do they? Wake up and stop being programmed and following narratives. The whole mainstream media is all about narratives that people follow. And those narratives then become reality. They become the truth. When they're bullshit, when you have a spirit like me, you see through all of it. You see through all of it. Yeah, somebody mentioned in the chat, Pope Francis always does the devil horns. I've been saying that for over a year. It's doing that. The freaking Pope doing that. What's that all about? Oh, it's just it's hip. It's cool. It's satanic. It's satanic. It isn't cool or hip. The Pope's doing the devil horns. He's telling you he worships the devil. Okay, he's telling you. He doesn't have to say it. He's telling you through symbols. Because these sick bastards communicate through symbols. You better start realizing that and realizing what each symbol means at this point. Or you're going to continue to be mocked. There's more in this decode. The game was played on 3/12, March the 12th. Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Gematria, 312. The full name of Pope Francis, the first openly Jesuit pope. And supposedly Jesuits said they never wanted to become a pope. Because he isn't a Jesuit probably, he's just a Satanist. Playing the role of a Jesuit, playing the role of a pope in this actor-based reality. Okay? He's a Satanist, simple as that. Simple as that, who wants to bring in the New World Order, which we need to stop. Okay? We need to stop this. Let's look at shall we add up the time of the goals, guys, in the first half? Let me do it on my calculator. Let me do it on my trusty calculator, just to confirm I'm right. 12 plus 38 plus 35 gets you 85. The 3 goals in the first half, the combined time, 85 minutes. This happened 85 days after Pope Francis turned 85. I'll say that again. The 3 goals in the first half, you combine the time of them, you get 85 minutes. That happened 85 days after Pope Francis turned 85. Just know when you type in 85, it gets you 32 as well, like the score. Brady in Gematria gets you 85. The combined time of Ronaldo's first 2 goals, guys. What's 12 plus 38? 50. Brady gets you 50. Yesterday, LeBron James got 50 points. Kobe Bryant was drafted in the 50th NBA draft. The word satanic gets you 50. Like, this is just outrageous. This is absolutely outrageous. So you think Brady is going to fly all the way from Tampa to Manchester because he likes football? Football, guys. The NFL is called football. In the Premier League, it's called football. It's a disgrace. Football gets you 83. And Brady was born August the 3rd, 83, and he's there to witness Ronaldo break this goal-scoring record. It's time to wake the fuck up, people. I know you guys in the chat have woken up. I'm talking to anyone out there who's still believing in all of this, that it's all about talent and ability and hard work. I was speaking to my mate, who's probably my best mate. He was like, well, Ronaldo trains harder than anyone. Stop with the bullshit. Stop with that. He's either got a demon inside him, he's either a synthetic being, or he sold his soul. It's not organic. This is not some young lad who came through at 18. This Portuguese player who had a poor family. He had a poor family and he came from nothing, like most of these players supposedly come from poor families. It isn't anything to do with that. At this point, I think Ronaldo was made in a lab, born on the same day as Neymar. who signed for PSG for 222 million. Like order out of chaos is 222. And now in 2022, Neymar's linked with a move away because it's all by the numbers. The guy who has blonde hair, or at least he had blonde hair, and blonde hair gets you 56 like Pope and Society of Jesus. This is unbelievable work. And you say, oh, don't get so cocky, Illusion. No, it's unbelievable work, whether it's me presenting it or anyone else. It's undeniable work. And all those 50s, why don't you check how many points Man United are on? Why don't you check how many points Man United are on right now? They're on 50. They're on 50 points. And, oh my goodness. Man United, it was their 29th game of the season in the Premier League. Like Masonic gets you 29. I'll discuss why the Lakers got their 29th win yesterday and kept Washington on 29 wins. And Washington got 109 points, which is the 29th prime. The LA Rams made it that the NFC have 29 Super Bowls now. So look at this. First of all, they got the 14th win, and Pope Francis was born on December the 17th, which leaves 14 days left in the year. Brady won the Super Bowl, his last Super Bowl at age 43, and 43 is the 14th prime. That's convenient, isn't it, for Man United getting the 14th win? Well, check this out. They stayed on 8 draws. They stayed on 8 draws and stayed on 7 losses. Like 87. Ronaldo, now FIFA recognized world top scorer. Guess how many fucking goals? 807. 807, like 87. And Man United stayed on 8 draws and 7 losses, like 87. Do you know why 87 is so big, guys? With these Satanists? I'll tell you why. Because number of the beast gets you 87. Ronaldo now has 807 goals. In regards to I'm going to start calling him LeBron, because he was made in a lab. He was born in the same hospital as Steph Curry in Akron. What are the chances of that? Steph Curry, who just got the MVP in the All-Star game, the guy born on the 73rd day of the year, I decoded that, at plus 800, all by the numbers. And he got 50 points, didn't he? He got 50 points in that game. Of course he did. Another 50, like Satanic. Like United got to 50 points today. The Red Devils. Ronaldo's opening 2 goals in the game combined to 50 minutes. 12 plus 38. Brady gets you 50. Kobe drafted 50th draft. Just, come on. It's all ran. The world is being ran by Masons, Jesuits, Satanists, and we need to escape this. We need to call them out. Like I said, I told someone the other day, I have no fear of anyone or anything. I'll keep doing this. If somebody's going to email me and threaten me, I don't give a shit. If somebody's going to come up to me and say, if you keep doing this, Illusion, watch what happens. I'll say, fucking bring it on. I'm going to keep doing it. I'll keep doing it whilst I have a platform. I ain't scared of shit. I ain't scared of anyone. I ain't scared of death. I'm going to call out these scumbags. Okay, and I do it better than anyone at this point. Big shout out to Zach Hubbard for sure. He does a great job, and a few other people. But there's not many people in the world doing better work than I am at calling out these bullshit sports and how they're all connected. By the way, PSG just went out 3-2, didn't they? For another 32. Paris, the Society of Jesus, founded in Paris, France, and PSG just went out 3-2, where Benzema scored a hat-trick. The French guy who played at Real Madrid with Ronaldo. It's an absolute joke how this is all being done. How it's all being done. I see that Liverpool got to 66 points today. Another huge number. That's when the Church of Satan was founded. And did they beat Brighton 2-0 on the 71st day of the year and 71's the 20th prime? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. It's an absolute disgrace. By the way, tomorrow, LeBron James is going to play his 666 regular season road game and his 216th regular season game with the Lakers. And 6 times 6 times 6 gets you 216. LeBron James from Cleveland with the 216 dialing code. They're going to play against the Phoenix Suns. Suns, the Jesuits worship the sun. Kobe's helicopter got sent to Phoenix. What an absolute disgrace. Phoenix playing the 201 stadium, like the Jesuit order and Jorge Mario Bergoglio, who resided in Suite 201 in the Vatican. Man went to the moon on the 201st day of the year. Brady and the Bucks went to the White House on the 201st day of the year to meet Joe Biden, the 46th president, and Tom Brady gets you 46, and he retired 46 days after the Pope's birthday. But they're not connected. Brady's the GOAT. Brady's the GOAT. He's got the mentality. He has the better mentality than everyone. That's why he went to 10 Super Bowls and he lost 3. And if you think of percentages, which goes up to 100, he retired 7-3 after he won the Super Bowl on 2-7. Well, 73 plus 27 gets you 100. That's a little bit convenient, but these games have nothing to do with numbers. It's not ritual. Illusion, you sometimes get picks wrong. That proves Gematria doesn't mean anything, and you're talking nonsense. Yeah, what a load of shit. What a load of shit. What an absolute disgrace. Let me go through my decode for why LeBron got 50 points yesterday. Give him his beautiful white teeth. I'd love to slap him silly in his face. I really would. So he played 36 minutes, 666. The 36th try, he wears number 6. 7 rebounds, 6 assists, like 76, like skull and bones, like 76ers, which is in Philadelphia. And LeBron overtook Kobe in Philadelphia the night before Kobe died. Skull and bones, 76, just a joke. So LeBron scored 50 points against the Wizards yesterday. The Wizards guys like Magic, Washington, where all the Jesuits are, where the White House is. So Kobe Bryant's highest scoring game was on 122 in his 666 game, where he scored 66.6% of the Lakers' 122 points. That's a coincidence. And he had a 666 training regime, which you can look up yourself. And yesterday, LeBron gets 50 points out of the Lakers' 122. And Satanic gets you 122. And Pope Francis gets you 122. LeBron gets 50 points. And Kobe Bryant was drafted in the 50th draft. They were both drafted 26-6, LeBron and Kobe, and Pope Francis is the 266 Pope, like 266. LeBron gets these 50 points on 11-3. And Kobe Bryant in Gematria is 113. He was drafted round 1, pick 13, 113. He made his NBA debut November the 3rd, 113. What else happened on November the 3rd? The US election in 2020. Coronavirus was declared a global pandemic, guys, on 11-3. LeBron gets these 50 points exactly 48 months after coronavirus was declared a global pandemic. And Illuminati gets you 48, and propaganda gets you 48, and Pope Francis was born on 48 date numerology. Oh my God. So LeBron and the Lakers got their 29th season win 2 months and 9 days after LeBron's birthday, and Masonic gets you 29, and the Wizards end with 109 points, the 29th prime, and stay on 29 wins. 29, the 10th prime, like Satan gets you 10. And LeBron, guys, he gets this 50-point game exactly on the nose, 42 weeks before his upcoming birthday. 42 weeks. And LeBron James in Gematria gets you 42. And when he won the NBA with the Lakers, it was against the Miami Heat, his old team. What score did that finish in 2020? 4-2. The Lakers win the NBA on National Father Daughter Day, the year that Kobe and Gianna died, and they never died. And I've done about 10 videos about how they never died. They didn't die. Accept it. I'm not being a hater or a sicko for not believing what the mainstream tell me, who fucking lie every day. Oh, but the mainstream said this. Where's your proof? I watched CNN. I saw the funeral. I saw the casket. I saw the helicopter. He must have died. What? He died the day that the Grammys was being hosted at the Staples Center, where he spent 20 years, and he dies in 2020. And coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on the 71st day of the year, the 20th prime. The word Catholic gets you 71. The dogs are barking from the other side of the road. They can feel my energy because I've been doing this for so long. You don't understand the ridicule, guys. At the beginning, it came from my close friends. It came from my family. It came from students I was teaching. They all thought I lost my mind. What's he talking about? And then I gradually got more and more things right, more and more, to the point where I can do videos like this now. And if anyone wants to doubt this knowledge at this point, then you are under deep mind control. Deep mind control. You either control your own mind or somebody's going to control it for you. It's as simple as that. Stop watching the TV. Stop giving your energy to professional sports that are corrupt. It's all by a code. It's not ability. If it was ability, I would have been playing. Anyone who's seen me play would know I would be playing. I would have had a career in football. If it wasn't about the code and the Masonic ties and the bloodline and sacrifices, I would have made it. And it still pisses me off. It does. People say, you just do this because you're jealous you never made it. I am angry because I was better than practically everyone that I've ever played against. And it pisses me off still. But hey, who's going to bring down these professional sports? I'm going to fucking do it. I'm going to do it. That's my deeper calling. I'm going to keep doing it. Will I get picks wrong occasionally? Yes, I will. I know I'm not going to be perfect. But codes like this, there's no one in the world that can code the Premier League the way I code it. There's some really good coders, not at this level. Jesuits 42. Like LeBron got his 50 points exactly 42 weeks before his birthday. Freemasons 42. Lakers is 42. He did this 235 days before Kobe's birthday. Kobe was born the 235th day of 1978. Jesuit 78. The game ended with 231 total points, the 21st triangular number, guys. Jesuit 21, Kobe 21, Lakers 21. Like, I'm going to read your comments now. I told you I'm only going to do an hour today. I'm going to get to the beach. I'm going to relax. I'm going to treat myself to some food. I'm going to have a beautiful ice cream and I'm going to unwind. I'm going to have a few drinks with my friend Shema. Happy birthday tonight. And I'm not going to be obsessed with just coding. I'm not going to be here 4 hours today, guys. This video needed to be shared. 55 watching. Brady wins Super Bowl 55. Satan gets you 55. And it was his 10th Super Bowl appearance. And 55 is the 10th Fibonacci and triangular number. And Satan's 55 and 10. And by the way, I was going to save this. I was going to save this glorious code that I did. I was going to save it, but I'm feeling animated. I'm going to share it right now. I believe Elizabeth the Lizard dies May the 20th, 520. I've done a million different codes as to why I think she goes on that date. Well, check this out. They've recently said Elizabeth's funeral is going to be 10 days after she dies. Oh, I wonder why it's 10 days. Well, check this out. How many weeks in a year? 52. Why is the 52 weeks? Because Pope Gregory gave us the Gregorian calendar. Screw the Jesuits, okay? What's 52 times 10? 52 times 10, okay? She's going to die on 520. Her funeral is going to be 10 days after. 52 times 10 gets you 520. I believe she dies 520. Her funeral will then be on 530. She became the queen in 52 and was coronated in 53. Woo! If this happens, if anyone's going to dismiss my work, if the Queen dies on May the 20th, then my word, just absolute jokers. And even if she doesn't die on that date, guys, she's dying at age 96, isn't she? She's going to die at age 96. Like Euro 96 was in England. Like the word Freemason gets you 96. I've got some codes here as well with the Queen that's connected to the Cincinnati Bengals, who just got to the Super Bowl and lost by 3 points. Well, do you know that Joe Burrow, who's the quarterback for the Bengals, he was transferred to LSU Tigers on 5/20/2018? Do you know the Ukraine president became the president 5/20/2019? Cincinnati's the Queen City. The Rams coach, he got his 60-second win, didn't he, when he won the Super Bowl? And Queen gets you 62, and she was coronated June the 2nd, 6-2. And the Bengals coach, born May the 10th, 10 days before the date I think the Queen's going to die. And by the way, Ronaldo gets a hat trick, like magic. Like magic. Magic's being used, okay? Magicians exist. Wizards exist. It's not just Harry Potter. Harry Potter is just soft disclosure. People like Harry Potter, who's an absolute gimp and an invert, Daniel Radcliffe, whatever his name is, are just Luciferian inverts. Simple as that. And I do believe there's schools in the world that teach kids magic. I do believe that they learn magic whilst we're learning our timetables and learning how to read. They're learning magic. They're learning Gematria. They're learning the power of words and how they can create spells. That's why we have spelling. They're learning all that from a really young age, going through satanic rituals at a very young age. These sick Satanists believe when a kid is 5 years old, they are adults. So I'm not going to get into what they're doing to these kids at age 5. It's absolutely disgraceful and disgusting. I won't get into it. I can't get into it. What was Brady doing there? I've just told you why he was there. A load of fixed crap, yes. Valdez is backing up that I said Man United would win the game 3-2. I didn't say that at the beginning of the game. I did not say that Man United would win this game at the beginning. But again, I'm one of the best in the world at decoding in play. I just don't bet anymore. I don't give it my energy. Even Maguire's goal looked planned. I'll have to watch the highlights. This is all too synced and ritualistic. Well, it's undeniable at this point. Find a better video that shows the Premier League's rigged than this one. Is it magnet or magic? It's both. Check out David Blaine's advert where he says that. Is it magnets or is it magic? He said that. Check it out. David Blaine, one of the most famous magicians to ever live. Again, a Satanist. Because demons can possess a human. These magicians are possessed by demons. That's why when you Google magic and you look at all the magicians, they're surrounded by demons in the images. They are. So somebody says, I need a psychologist. My head is fried. Michael Coyle, the reason that you're in this live right now is because deep down in your little brain, you are aware that these games are rigged. Or you wouldn't be here, mate. So no, I don't need a psychologist. I don't need a therapist. You break down the word therapist, it's the rapist because they rape your brain. I'm in control of my mind. I see through bullshit, okay? I don't need a psychologist to tell me, oh, I'm really sad. How can you help me? And then they just feed the same bullshit to every client, okay? Otherwise, they lose the job. Okay, tell me how you feel. Well, no. Well, I really love professional sports and Illusion is telling me they're all rigged and I don't want to believe that. Okay, tell me a little bit more. It's bullshit psychologists, man. They're nonsense. Like, I don't know if the Masons, I don't really care, but no, I don't need to see a psychologist. Penaldo, the goal of diving. 85 days after the Pope's 85th birthday, Brentford manager gets his 85th win with Brentford, and they scored the only goal in the 85th minute. Absolutely sensational. That's not my code, by the way. This is Ice, I don't know, I can't even pronounce his name. I'll say that again. So it's not just the United game. 85 days after the Pope's 85th birthday, Brentford's manager gets his 85th win, and Brentford score the only goal after 85 minutes. You're going to deny that as well and just say it was a coincidence? It's not. Well done for winning on Brentford and United. It's the Baphomet that's helping them. It makes sense, doesn't it? They worship the Baphomet. The Baphomet helps them out. What's your deepest, darkest desire? Like Rumpelstiltskin says. They get whatever they want in this realm, but it will come back to haunt them. They've sold the soul, guys. The most important thing a person can possess is their soul, and they've sold it. They're owned. Okay? Let them have the little fame and fortune and money. Deep down, they're soulless beings. They are soulless beings. Why? Because they've sold their souls. Greatest of all time gets you 71. Today's the 71st day of the year. Brilliant, John. Told you Catholics, 71. Coronavirus declared a global pandemic, the 71st day of the year. Tom Brady at Old Trafford, yeah. Kings beat Jazz tonight. I've not even looked into the games tonight. Tomorrow, I've looked into them. I think the Suns will beat the Lakers. If the Suns beat the Lakers, they're going to become 31-9 in the conference, 3-1-9. And Brady's last ever Super Bowl, the Bucks won 31-9, and then he retired 319 days before the Pope's birthday. So look for the Suns to beat the Lakers tomorrow. There's one little concern for the Lakers winning, but I think the Suns will take that. As soon as I knew Brady was there, it was an easy bet. Good, because you're starting to see these things now because of channels like mine. It's not a coincidence why Brady was there. It's like, okay, why is Brady there? Let me check his date durations. Let me check this. Okay, that's why Brady was there. That's why Ronaldo's going to score. 3 goals, 14 years after last hat-trick. Wow, that's that 3-14 again. 3-14, the 73rd day of the year. 3 goals, 14 years after his last hat-trick. 3-1-4. It's unbelievable, isn't it? And the game was 31 weeks and 4 days after Brady's birthday, 3-1-4. Come on, guys. This is exceptional. Let's work together. Ronaldo had the Madnix on. How many times you see in the NBA where a team gets like 40 points in the third quarter and then gets 12 in the fourth? They just turn the magnets off. It's that simple. And when I say that, it's all about magnets. Why was Will Ferrell at Golden State Warriors Stadium dressed as that clown, the character who was in a movie? Okay? And he was making half-court shots. Just telling you, it's all a show that any clown can throw it in the basket. And then it all comes down to acting. Can you look the part? Can you act the part? Can you interact with the audience? Guys, the fans is the audience. Get that in your head. It's the audience. It's no different to WWE. You guys call yourself fans because you're fanatical. All right? No. You're the audience. You are the audience of the show. That's why the Lakers game is called the Lake Show. It's a show. I knew Kane would score. He tied Wayne Rooney for the most away Premier League goals with 94. Wow. Coronavirus pandemic gets you 94. Philip died on a date that came out in 9/4, the 9th of April. Harry Kane, guys, is dog shit. Kane as well, like Cain and Abel in the Bible. Look into that. It's biblical. So much of these rituals are biblical. Brady, 22 season, wins 7 rings, 227, the 49th prime. Philip dies on 4-9. Brady supports the 49ers. It's from San Francisco, where the Church of Satan was founded, and it's still there. It's founded in 66 when England won the World Cup. Let's not forget Man United, guys. They're called the Red Devils. The Red Devils, guys. What you mean, Kane? Type in Harry Kane's wife. It's his sister. They look like twins. And there's a photo of Kane when he was younger with the same girl who's now his wife, with David Beckham, who's another invert. Okay? That's why they pushed him wearing a dress and he wore like makeup and he skin cream and beautiful hair, brule cream and all of that with Beckham because he's a female. Beckham's a female. But he's got kids. No. Probably made in a lab. And there's so many synthetic human beings walking this earth at this point, in my opinion. How can you possibly remember all these dates and numbers? Jenny, hard work, dedication, good memory. I'm smart. Given my life to this knowledge for 1.5 years. Okay, I've sacrificed so much. And I always say I haven't sacrificed human beings like these other people. I've given up so much of my time and energy. It's Saturday now. I work 5 jobs. I should be at the beach having a cocktail. But I had to do this. It felt right. I had to do this. Because this is sick what they're doing. How many people were at the game today at Man United? What is it, 70,000? I don't know how many. I think it's about 70,000, isn't it? That go to Old Trafford. And obviously this came against Spurs, whose coach is Conte, who's an Italian. Francis resides in Italy, in the Vatican. My goodness. So I'm just looking at his stats now. So he's got 136 goals for Man United and 13's the 6th prime, of course. Do you know Ronaldo began his career wearing the number 28 jersey for Sporting, and 28's a perfect number and the 7th triangular number, and now he's CR7, and he began his career with number 28. All by the numbers. His whole career has been by the numbers. Same with Brady. Are you kidding me? Ronaldo at Man United had 10 shots and Spurs had 10 shots. And Brady played in 10 Super Bowls, and his last Super Bowl win was Super Bowl 55, the 10th fib and triangular number. Guys, they both had 10 shots. Man United had 6 on target. Spurs had 3, like 63. And Kobe Bryant retired 2016, the 63rd triangular number. Even the shots on target, a ritual. So this is magic at this point. It's magic. It's magic. Or the code's been infiltrated. Just look at these stats. You just see them all. You see it for what it is. Manchester United's biggest problem is not Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, their defending is awful. When Spurs have the ball, none of them sprint for the ball, really. Spurs could just play with ease and cut through them. Every team that comes here creates big chances. All right, check this out. Aren't these supposedly the best players in the world? Playing in the best league in the world? And Roy Keane's saying this player's not sprinting. This player's not making tackles. It's not about ability, is it? It's not about ability. It's Masonic ties. It's sacrifices. It's Illuminati bloodline. Maybe it has something to do with your numbers that you are organically born with. I don't know. Conte will be fuming. Spurs got comfortable, lost concentration. At that level, you shouldn't be losing concentration. At that level, players getting 200 grand a week losing concentration when their only job's to play football and train every day. Ronaldo looked angry today. He played with a lot of aggression. Well, where was he against Man City? Did he get rested? Was he injured? Well, he's made a quick recovery, hasn't he, to score a hat-trick against Spurs. Or did they? I told you, Ronaldo didn't play against Man City because it was all about fulfilling a ritual. Man City won that game 4-1. Okay? 4-1. 4 weeks and 1 day after the Pope's birthday. Just a joke. Just a joke. Or was it 41 days? I can't remember. I don't know, but there was definitely a 41 connection. Let me check it. It was... Let's have a look. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Man United lost 4-1 to Man City, and they did that 41 weeks before the Pope's birthday. And wasn't that game on 3-5? Like Harry Maguire was born 3-5, like how Spurs equalised after 35 minutes. Ronaldo's 59th hat-trick. I'm reading 49. You sure it's 59? So how many points are they? Oh, okay, that's convenient. They're now 19 points behind Man City. Queen Elizabeth got vaccinated on 1/9, 82 years after World War II began. I'm just done. Harry Maguire, horse shit. Wan-Bissaka, horse shit. What a day for Ronaldo, who is now recognised by FIFA as the greatest goal scorer in men's football history. A huge win for United as they move back into the top 4. All the show. I want to just keep bringing these scumbags down. Gary Neville, Carragher. Carragher, by the way, wore the 23 jersey. Talk about number 23 all the time. Carragher was a very, very, very mediocre player, just like Gary Neville. But it doesn't matter, does it? Hi, Adam and all. Liverpool's 19 goals, 61 minutes were both prime numbers too. Yeah, 19's the 8th prime number, 61's the 18th. It's off the charts. It's off the charts. So well done. Again, the person who won on Brentford and United. I know, but to relate back to previous events blows my mind. Yeah, I've told you everything's synced. Professional sports, politics, wars, economic crashes, celebrity deaths, whatever it may be. It's all synced. And I've proven it now every day. Every day. Don't you think that Maguire's humiliating himself for future glory? Maybe. I've said England will probably win the World Cup 56 years after they last won it. They won it when the Church of Satan was founded. I've said this will be the last ever World Cup as well. Because if there's a new world order, there's not going to be countries anymore. So there won't be any World Cups. We'll see if I'm right about that as well. Maguire's preparing for the championship. He'll stay at United. He should have gone after the first season. They should have got rid of him. But again, what did they pay? 80 million for him? And he turns like a bus. He turns like a bus. Own goal gives you 87, the number of the beast. Wow, Ronaldo now on 807 goals. United stay on 8 draws, 7 losses. Great find. Somebody said, I don't think Man United will win the World Cup. I don't think you know how football works, mate. It's national teams. Yeah, Ronaldo has the hero narrative. How many times has he been the hero, Ronaldo? Clonaldo, I call him. His son's a clone as well. I've done a video. Check out my video about Ronaldo and Messi's birth dates and Messi Jr. and Ronaldo Jr.'s birth dates. It's going to blow your socks off. They were made in a lab. Simple as that. Somebody is saying Neville brothers are females. I've said that. Philip and Neville. They are females. Just watch the way they used to run. Again, what are the chances of 2 brothers playing for the best team in the world at the time? And they were really mediocre. Phil and Gary. And the sister plays for England netball team. All 3 of them represented the country. It's so obvious why. It's the Masonic ties. Neville, their dad. What a bullshit name that is. Neville. Guys, all right, I'm doing 11 more minutes. So I'm not going to be sat in front of a screen all day today. Can you see how they're staging the war in the Ukraine? Yeah, I've talked about that. It's all staged. But if you're going to keep watching the news and believe in it, it becomes the truth in your head. Because whatever you watch, you process, your brain doesn't know the difference between what's going on in this room and what's going on a screen. It doesn't know the difference. So it programs you. That's why you attend programs. That's why you watch TV programs. You get programmed. All right, so I don't watch TV anymore, television. I don't watch it. How many people could give up the TV now? Do you know what, Adam? You're crazy. You don't watch Netflix. You got rid of your TVs. What are you? Are you losing your mind, Adam? Yeah, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. No, I'm finding my mind. I'm finding my mind now. Okay, learn the difference. The match finished 10 minutes ago. Okay, Brady bunch. Yeah, it's just a joke. Maguire's got the biggest nose in the Premier League. Biggest head for sure. Absolutely disgraceful footballer. I bet he would struggle in the Conference North, Maguire. He looks like a Conference North player. Big guy can boot a ball, score a header, put him in the Conference North, pay him £400 a week. That's where he belongs. Not playing for England on the grandest stage in Euros and World Cups. It's an absolute disgrace. Horseshit player. Francis is the first openly Jesuit Pope. What about other Jesuits operating 112 nations? And the Hawks scored 112 points yesterday. And last year, Francis blessed the Hawks jersey. The Hawks were leading 2013 in the game to become 2013 at home. And Francis became the Pope in 2013. Super Bowl 56 on 213, guys. 2013 is basically 213. Add up those numbers, 2 + 1 + 3, it gives you 6, like LeBron James' number. What number's Maguire? Good old fathead. What number is he? Is he 5 or 6? I bet he's number 6, isn't he? Let me have a look. He's number 5. He's number 5. Fred. Oh my God, really? Number 17, Fred, gets booked after 12 minutes. And Pope Francis was born 1712. Number 17 gets booked after 12 minutes. Even the bookings, guys. So either the refs are incredible at what they do, and it's all man doing this, or maybe they're oblivious to it, and there's somebody controlling them. The NBA players are being controlled by MK Ultra. I have no doubt in my mind. Disgustingly rigged, yes. Somebody leans towards Bayern for the Champions League. I love Bayern. There's a massive riddle for Liverpool to win the treble. Everyone's raving on about it. It is a very good riddle. If they do that, it'll be the most ridiculous video of my life if they win the treble and get 3 trophies. Like how Man United won the treble in 1999. Flip those 9s upside down, it's 666, the Red Devils. I'm sticking with Bayern. I said them at the beginning, I'll stick with them. Putin's just an actor. If you actually look at Putin's face from 5 or 10 years ago, it's not the same guy anymore. There's somebody wearing a mask. Putin may be gone, I don't know. It's not the same person. Joe Biden's not the same person anymore. There's more and more of these people now. They don't look like their original character. It's actor-based reality. Somebody recently said in an interview that Putin's the wealthiest man in the world. Are you kidding me? Do you not know about the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Orsini family, those type of families? They're characters. George Soros is a character. Bill Gates is a character. Steve Jobs was a character, played by John Lennon. Check it out. Walt Disney was a character. Adolf Hitler was a character. Boris Johnson's a character. Donald Trump's a character. That's why he was on TV. That's why the Ukraine president was a comedian before he became the president. They're characters. The world's a stage. Okay? Ronaldo is a homosexual. Absolutely. He's never had sex with a woman in his life, Ronaldo. Lab gives you 21 reverse full reduction. It makes me think of Baal as well. Baal, that LeBron's a member of. He's got the tattoo on his chest. Lab in reverse is like Baal, similar to Baal. Real Madrid will win the Champions League. Okay, maybe. They've won many others. How many do they actually have? Bayern can get the 7th, I think. At this point, it's clear that we don't know who will win the Champions League. None of us truly know who's going to win the games, tournaments. We don't. So get that out of your head, anyone who thinks that you're going to code everything right. You won't. This level of code should be watched by billions of people in the world to show you how rigged it is. But then someone might say, but 4 days ago, Illusion, you said that you said the Grizzlies were going to win and they didn't. So I'm not really convinced anymore. Watch this video. Beautiful work, Adam. Eye-opening decode. I knew United was stalling until Ronaldo ritual occurred, just like the Arsenal game 3-2. Comment your video during Euro 2020. It's the beautiful rigged game. Football is the most beautiful sport in the world. Professional level, it's corrupt, it's disgusting. Ever since it became the Premier League as well, is when it's gone downhill. It's all about money. It's all about sponsors. And Premier League guys, all professional sports just push agendas. They push agendas and they distract you and they take your money and they take your energy. Professional sports need to die. And I've said if I lose my Patreon, so be it. Wouldn't shock me anyway within the next year if the internet is restricted. People like me don't have a platform. That's why every day I put out this content so I can help you now. Because if there is no internet in a year, you won't be able to communicate with me. I won't be able to share this information with you. So you need to figure it out right now. You need to look after yourself. It might sound silly, but listen, remember with COVID and there was no toilet roll and then there was no food in the stores, that was preparing you for what's going to come in the next year or so. So if I were you, I would start buying tuna and all that sort of stuff, guys. Toilet paper. I'm not going to be like all going and panicking at the same time. I'm telling you, this is where the world's going to go if we let it. That's why they're doing the whole thing in Canada. And the prices, the US is not going to buy gas, petrol from Russia anymore. So the prices are going to go up. And then if the price of gas goes up, it's going to cost more money for the lorries to bring food to the store. So the food prices go up. If they get rid of the internet, a lot of people make income off the internet. That's where it's going, guys. That's where the Hunger Games may start. So be prepared for that. We can focus on sports all day long. I'm trying to connect all of these rituals now to everything to prepare you for the future. At this point, I've proven to the world that pro sports are rigged by a code. If people have watched my videos, because I decode Premier League, NHL, NBA, NFL, horse racing. It goes on in all of them. How do we break the matrix? By not consenting to the matrix, by accepting you're living in a matrix, by stop watching the mainstream media, by finding yourself, by finding your spirit, by staying positive, by realizing you never die, by not being scared of death or not having enough money or not being pretty enough or not being athletic enough. Embrace what you have. Okay, realize you're never going to die. Realize it's all about the spirit. Realize you're a spiritual being, not a human being. You're a spiritual being. Certain people will ascend. Other people might come back to this matrix. Some people may never escape this matrix because they're trapped inside of it. Because they don't have the spirit to escape it. Champions League final will be Madrid versus Liverpool. Mark my words. Well, that was recent as well, wasn't it? When Bale scored the bicycle kick, Bale like Baal. Perfect bicycle kick, and then Karius, again, the mistake by Karius, two of them where he gave Benzema the ball and then he let Bale's goal go through his legs, basically. That should not be happening in a Champions League final. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't happen at a decent semi-pro level. Even Sunday League, maybe Sunday League, there's a lot of awful footballers in Sunday League, but what Karius did in that final was a ritual, and Karius is a female. And I'm going to do a decode about Ukraine's all-time, the player for the Ukraine who has the most caps for them, who played at Bayern Munich, because there's a massive ritual with him right now. And I'm going to show you what that's all about. Was it Tomaszuk or something? Who was born 330, like 33, and is currently 42, like Jesuit and Freemason. Tomaszuk faces possible ban over silence on Russia. Tomaszuk, Ukraine FA call for nation's most capped player to be punished for silence on Russia invasion. Guys, he got 144 caps for the Ukraine, like Jesuit orders 144. Like there's 1,440 minutes in a day. It's a disgrace. So stop talking about Russia. Stop talking about the Ukraine. Stop talking about this fake world war. But people are dying, Adam. Are you in the Ukraine? Are you witnessing people dying, or are you watching it on screen, which is basically a movie? Everything they show you is a movie. So people are dying. Why do you think? I spoke to my friend yesterday who's Russian, Oksana, a beautiful woman. She teaches English. She told me, I'm going to need to get your phone number because Russia's going to take down Instagram, then possibly YouTube, and maybe all social media. Do you know why they want to take down all of social media and basically take down the internet in Russia? Because they don't want Russians and Ukrainians saying, listen, there's nothing going on. The media's talking bullshit. So the only knowledge you're getting, guys, is from the media. Oh my God, explosion in Ukraine, explosion in Kiev. Oh my God, 66 people die. 66 people die. Bullshit. Nonsense. Like World War I and World War II, yes, people died. Yes, there were soldiers. But again, unless you were there and witnessed it, you don't know what the hell went on. Did Anne Frank exist and the Frank family? Yes, because I've read her diary. Oh, okay, she must have lived then because she read a diary because nobody else could have wrote it. Yeah, and I've been to a house in Amsterdam. I've actually been in the house where she lived in. Oh, she must have lived there because the Jesuits tell you that was their house. Did you grow up with the Franks? Did you see them? Did you meet them? Did you hang out with them? No. So stop with the bullshit. Start seeing through the bullshit. Okay, explain it to me. Why do you think that is Bayern versus Liverpool? I said I think it probably could be Bayern against Ajax. That's what I said at the beginning. But I don't know. We'll find out. I know I'll tell you why the two teams get to the final. We know why Chelsea played Man City. We did all the numbers there. Be 47 months since their last Champions League one. That's huge. 47 is a big number. Yeah, the finals in the Stade de France. Of course, it's in Paris, where the Society of Jesus were founded. Hey, Adam, last man. So somebody loves Real Madrid. Fair enough. Ancelotti is a massive, massive Jesuit. Ancelotti. So maybe United committed 8,000, Spurs 7. Oh my goodness, another 87. Bill Gates gets you 87, by the way. Why the stage in the Ukrainian-Russian war? I've told you to bring in a new world order. I've told you that. The whole thing's about a new world order. The more crisis, guys, it's going to be an economic crash that's going to destroy us financially. So if you're one of those people who is obsessed by money and your whole life revolves around your job and money, you're going to be in for the shock of your life. You better start working on your spirit. I keep saying the money you have right now in a few years will probably be worthless, like monopoly money. It will have no value. So enjoy your money now whilst you can. Enjoy your money while you can. Get this knowledge while you can. Sign up to my Patreon while you can. I might only have it for another year. Pay me $10 a month. Like, come on, guys. What is that? It's like a Big Mac meal. Because I'm telling you, my platform, I'm aware in my head, it's probably gone in a year. But I've created a family there. We share knowledge. I speak to people all over the world. So my knowledge increases so I can share it with you. And I'll do it for as long as I can. I've said whether I have 5 Patreons, 5,000, but if I don't have a page, then it's going to be difficult for me. Everything is about money. I don't think so. I don't think everything. I think money is the biggest control tool in the world. I don't think everything's about money. I'm not going live now just for money. I'm going to reveal truth. Like when it comes to truth, there's people that accept the truth, but they don't follow the path. They don't follow the path. They go, yeah, I get that. I believe that. But they don't follow the path. They don't give their all. I've given my life to truth. I have. To exposing deception. I've given my life to it. How many of you who are amazing people in the chat, how many of you have actually done that? You see it. You see what's going on. You accept the rituals. You might win money from it. You share videos. We should all be having a YouTube page at this point. I don't care if you stutter. I don't care if you're bad on computers. Figure it out. Set up a page. Spread this information. Let's not just have me do it and Zach and Chigozin and a few other people. We should all have a platform. I'm not particularly great with technology. And I know you're busy with work. I have 5 jobs and I'm still doing this. 5 jobs. Benzema wins the Champions League. I don't know. Sports is a distraction. It is. It's a distraction and it pushes agendas. It's a weapon of mass distraction, I call it. Kobe's last ever game, yeah. He came out of the game with 4.1 seconds on the clock. His name's 41. He died at age 41. And the last shot he made was over Utah Jazz's number 41. My decodes on Kobe is enough to show you that it's all rigged. Hi, Lady Hawk. Messi salutes Satan all the time. Lampard used to do that. Iniacho did it. He became really good last season, didn't he? Iniacho. What's happened to him this season? What can we do to break it? I've told you, stop consenting, work on your spirit, work on your consciousness. Consciousness will destroy the matrix. You escape the matrix by becoming conscious of the fact that you're living in one right now. And the more you see that, the more you escape it. Again, it's all about the inside. The stuff on the outside, most of it is an illusion. That's why I'm called the illusion. Society is an illusion. Most of it's an illusion, surrounded by social constructs, surrounded by ego. When you just figure out who you are and you don't live in fear anymore and you search for truth, the truth will find you. The truth is out there. That's what they said in the X-Files, didn't they? Mulder and Scully, Freemasons. But I'm going to do a few more minutes because I'm getting tense now. I'm getting tense. Thank you. Somebody said you rock. Appreciate it. Angela says I'm funny. I am funny. I've always been funny since a little kid. Remember the toughest guy in my school, Tomo, Adam Tomlinson, really hard guy. He would come up to me like, I'm not going to call it recess because in England we call it break time. He's like, Edders. I'm like, yeah, Tomo, what's up? Say something funny. I'm like, what do you mean, say something funny? Tell me a joke now. I'm like, oh, shit. He's going to knock me out if I don't. And then I say something funny, he'd be like, God, I like that, Edwards. Good lad, mate. And then he walked off. So I've always been funny. I've always had a gift with making people laugh. It's one of the biggest gifts you can have is make other people laugh. There's a kid that's messaging me. I won't say his name, but he's talking about how he's ugly and he's never going to get a girl and he doesn't have good genes and stuff like that. I was like, listen, one thing that all girls like, make them laugh. If you make them laugh, you've got a chance. It's like, but I'm not funny. I said, listen, there's a lot of comedians that want funny, that train themselves to be funny. Okay, be funny and you might have a chance to get a girl. So if you're going to say, I'm ugly, I'm this and this, that, and the other, nobody wants to be around negativity. No girl's going to be attracted to you. Okay? I'm a half decent looking guy. I'm definitely not ugly. Okay? And since I was a little kid, I've got beautiful girls. And I think one of the main reasons is because I make them laugh, to be honest with you. So guys, humor is way more important to me than looks. I really believe that. And especially with girls. Angela, do you like to come to England? Watch the news for some clues. Yeah, the news foreshadow the future all the time. You can learn through the numbers. If we all become one nation, why are they planning a World Cup every 2 years? They're just Future Millionaire. They're planning that to get in your head, to make you feel, oh, well, what are you talking about? There's going to be no World Cup. Because they said it's going to be every 2 years now. That's just to get in your head. I think this is the last ever one. I do. I think by December the 17th, there's a really good chance that their new world order has kicked in. People think it might not be till 2030. People say it's not going to be in our lifetime. I think it'll be sooner than you think if we don't do shit about it. Guys, 73 in the live, 27 likes, and Brady went 7-3 on 2-7. Oh my God. 73 plus 27 gets you 100. Square root of 100 is 10. He played in 10 Super Bowls, baby. I'm going to definitely treat myself to a nice lunch here, guys. I deserve it. You don't know how hard I work. People say, Illusion, how do you do it? How do you not sleep and still have this energy and work 5 jobs? My spirit is what allows me to do what I do as well as I do it. What else we got? Appreciate what you're doing, Illusion. You're a good person. Thank you. I appreciate that. Tacos for lunch. Svali, I love this guy. Svali, he visited me the other week. He's just an amazing guy. We went to a bar and we got a $1 bill and we wrote our name on it and it said, fuck the Jesuits, and we hung it up with all the other dollars. So every time I go to the bar, I think of Svali. Svali, what about this song? I don't know the lyrics. So me and him love this song. I don't know the name of it, but it's brilliant. What else have we got? Messi wins the World Cup. I've told you, I've said for a while it's England or Argentina, but I think it's England. I think the 56 is the biggest riddle to win the World Cup 56 years after they last won it. Royal family gets you 56. It'll be the year that the Queen dies. We'll see. The 3 teams with the best riddle for me, it goes in this order: England, Argentina, Germany. Germany can win the World Cup 133 years after Hitler was born. Football gets you 133, and Francis became the Pope 13-3 in the finals the day after his 86th birthday. But then you got the 86 for Argentina. They last won the World Cup in 86. Maradona's hand of God against England. That game finished 2-1. Maradona recently died. They have a really good riddle. Messi's got a good riddle. And then you have the England riddle that They can win it 56 years after they last won it in Euro 96. They got beat by Germany 5-6 on penalties. Number 6, Southgate missed it. He's now the head coach of England. That was in Euro 96. I think the Queen dies this year at age 96. So I'll find riddles for them. Somebody thinks Brazil's going to win it. Fine. Again, nobody knows how this is all done. If I did know the outcome of every game, guys, I would be a multi-billionaire at this point, wouldn't I? But although money's important, it's nice to have it. It's nice to go for tacos and a cocktail and not have to worry about it. But again, if they bring in this one world currency and this social credit system, money's not going to mean a lot anymore. And the quicker you escape that reality of money defines who you are and how successful you are, the better. Because soon, guys, the money as we know it's going to have no value. And I could be wrong, but how many times have I been right? If I would have brought my book out 8 months ago with what I was saying would happen, you'd think I was a prophet. Because everything I wrote in my book is happening or has happened. So I was on it before I was even good at Gematria. I felt it in my soul, baby. Adam, do you think Gandhi was a real person? I think there was a guy playing the role of Gandhi. Depends what you define a real person as. I think he was a character played by somebody else. Thoughts equal energy. Everything's energy, Aman. Everything's energy, frequency, and vibration. Everything. Everything within this world is energy. Frequency gets you 51 in Gematria, and the Illuminati were founded on 5-1 by Adam Weishaupt, whose name's 51. Praise Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is God. Jesus will destroy the New World Order. I think Jesus is within all of us. It's up to us to destroy that. I'm not waiting for one guy to come back and do it. He could have already done that by now. I'm not going to fall for that, in my opinion. I'm not going to wait for a savior. I'm not going to wait for somebody to wake me up. I'm going to do it myself. And if he does come and save us, fantastic. Duality, Messi, bad game, Ronaldo, good game. That would often do that. But there's lots of times where Messi scored a hat-trick, then Ronaldo scored a hat-trick the day after. The Jesuits operate in 112 countries. What about the others? I'm saying if it's a New World Order, they'll operate in all of them. They don't operate in 83. And that's when Brady was born. The word murder gets you 83 as well. They probably operate in every nation. They just tell us 112 because Catholicism gets you 112 and so does mathematics. Again, just because they tell us 112, we don't know if that's the case. Broadcasting means spellcasting. Yeah, that's why on a movie, they hire a cast of actors. Magic. Modern day witchcraft. It's brainwashing. Simple as that. Programs equals program in the mind. Modern day witchcraft. Yep. But what about all the Ukrainian people saying it's true? Masons, liars, actors. Simple as that. And how many of them are saying it? What, 50 maybe? 50 actors, it's not hard to get and pay them some money and say, keep your mouth shut. Ronaldo said he had an injury to his hip flexor, gets you 113. The number of deception was, I didn't even know robots could get injured. All right, last few comments and I'm gone. I made bank from Brentford and United. I put a bet on United to win when it was 2-2. I decoded United to win that game as well. I remember against Brentford. Do you plan to translate your book to Spanish? No, I don't think so. My book's just, I'm going to get it out there. What I'm going to do with my book, I'll do a live. I'll say, there's this amount of chapters. This is what I discussed in my book. Here's my PayPal. Send me whatever you want. And then I'll just trust the universe. Some people might send me $1. Some people might send me 20. Some people might send me 5,000. You don't know. I kind of like that. I'll see what the universe does for me. You'll enjoy the book. It's interesting. There might be a lot of stuff in it that you're already aware of, but I write it the way I write, and I love writing. That's why I'm an English teacher. Brady got a funny lower body because he's an invert, he's female, married to a man. Giselle, who was a supermodel, like all supermodels are men. Victoria's Secret is the fact that all their models are men. Electricity should be free. We should not be paying electricity bills. We should not be paying for water either. Who's that money going to? The government? No, it's going to the Jesuits and the Masons. Is Ronaldo a robot? Well, watch the video of him in a lab where they're doing experiments on him and they're saying he's out of this world. Many ex-players have said Ronaldo's a machine. I think Xavi said Ronaldo's a machine. So yeah, probably a machine made in a lab. Told us that in stories like Frankenstein, that they can create people in labs. I saw a Adidas commercial where I think Messi's in a lab, Serena Williams and a few other of the top stars, they're in a lab. They turned it into a commercial for Adidas. They were recording all their stats. They're just telling you that they were made in a lab. That's what they do. They do get cheeky with the word play because they created the English language in the 16th century. Words cast spells, hence the word spelling. Right, time for me to go. I deserve to have a bit of fun today. I give my life to this cause. I really do. And if you could feel the tension in my back, like, I might even get a massage, guys. I think I might even get a massage. There's these ladies that give massages on the beach. I might give a massage. Then she'll be happy. She probably don't make much money. So I'll give her some money for a massage. Fucking need one, man. Get a nice bottle of water for the beach as well. I might even go in the ocean and have a little swim, guys. It's really good for your body, isn't it? All right. Much love to you all. I really hope you share this video, guys. Not for my ego, not for me to get more subs, not for me to get an extra $20 from Patreon. I want you to share this video, wake people up, because day in, day out, I put out codes now that are really undeniable. And if people take the time to watch 4 or 5 of them, they might switch and go, I think he's onto something, which means they're going to start respecting you more. And then the friends that pushed away from you because you're a conspiracy theorist, they might come back into your life and you might have a new relationship with them that's going to be more beautiful than the previous one. A relationship of truth and exposing deception. Beep, beep. All right, it's time for me to go, guys. It's time for me to go. My Patreons, I will try my best to do one code for you today. I feel like I need a break. My back's actually, it's burning. My back is burnt. It's on fire, guys. I'll buy my chair as well. I don't know. Look how small this is. I'll buy my chair this weekend on Monday for sure. Thank you to the lady who supported me to buy a chair. You know who you are. You know who you are, baby. It's Kathy. All right. Thank you. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. And Ronaldo, Brady. That's for you, Ronaldo. That's for you, Brady. Much love, guys. Take care. Thank you. Bye.